I was very pleased by the ending. I mean, I felt like it wrapped everything up nicely. But I can definitely see how that could have let some people down.
Oh, like me.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? This is Blaze Reviews. We're getting high off all of these movies. I'm Kay.
And I made that Rick.
And for today's movie review session, we got to take a hit of the latest joint directed by Jacques Audiard. And that movie being The Sisters Brothers. And The Sisters Brothers follow Eli and Charlie Sisters, two notorious hitmen who are kind of getting tired of being hitmen and want to settle down. But before they do that, they got to do one final job, tracking down a man named Worm who owes their boss some money, but at the same time has discovered a secret chemical that can identify gold anywhere. And now, since this takes place in the gold rush era and stuff, everybody wants that. So now the Sisters Brothers must fight off a whole bunch of bounty hunters and stuff, while at the same time still remaining close brothers. So I mean, going into this movie, what got you excited to take a hit of it?
Well, I mean, I like the trailer, and Joaquin Phoenix usually delivers, and John C. Reilly, I think, is an underrated actor.
Oh yeah, because everybody just like him because he's the comedic actor,
right?
and stuff. But
he has great range, dramatic, and he can definitely do more serious roles. And so I was expecting them to have great chemistry through this.
And then they also have Jake Gyllenhaal in here, also a great actor as well. So it's a pretty solid cast and stuff. But could they make a Western interesting again? Because Westerns kind of have died out a lot lately. I mean, what was the last one we got? Lone Ranger? And that was kind of big disappointment.
No, they still make Westerns. They just tend to be B movies these days. Yeah,
they're not mainstream as they used to be back in the day. But could the Sisters Brothers bring the Westerns back to its glory days? Or is this just another movie that's going to kind of blow your high? Let's find out as we get into all the highs and downers we got from the Sisters Brothers and tell you whether you should Blaze to go see this movie or not. So let's start off by getting into some of the highs we got from this movie. What was the first high you got from taking a hit of the Sisters Brothers?
Well, the Sisters Brothers, I immediately got the chemistry between Eli and Charlie, played by
Joaquin Phoenix, and
played by John C. Reilly and Joaquin Phoenix, respectively. As Eli and Charlie. They were great.
Oh yeah. They really just seemed like they were actual brothers and stuff throughout the whole movie.
And to me, John C. Reilly's good at that in general because, I mean, look at Step Brothers.
Step Brother. I guess he's good at playing a brother.
He was good at playing a step brother there. He's good at playing a brother here.
And he was kind of more of the straight man throughout the whole thing.
He was. Oh, he definitely was. He was definitely more of the pulling on the heart. Yeah, he was the competent one. He was doing more of the pulling the weight with the dramatic stuff. He wasn't really wisecracking or anything.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then he would do some jokes and stuff.
Right,
it was never like forced humor or nothing.
Right, no, never. His delivery was really on point, and I thought they kind of like for this, I was expecting Joaquin Phoenix to be the better or the sharper of the two, but it ended up being the other way around.
Yeah, he was the drunk alcoholic brother who was crazy and did a whole bunch of stupid stuff throughout the movie. And they would just up to John C. Reilly's character to kind of clean up everything and stuff.
Well, I mean, he was the older brother, so it made perfect sense.
I liked them too. I also liked the chemistry between Jake Gyllenhaal and what was his name?
Jake Gyllenhaal and
Riz
Ahmed.
Yeah, their chemistry together was good because Riz was the guy who had the formula or whatever.
Right.
And then Jake Gyllenhaal was kind of the guy who was sent to.
He was scouting him basically.
He was scouting to go find them for the Sister Brothers and stuff. And then he kind of just turned on them later in the movie.
Right.
But I thought their chemistry was together. Them two together were good, but then all four of them combined when they kind of met up later on was also well done.
And I think it was good they kind of had like two over here and then two over here, and then later built up their dynamic together. Another high I got was like the setting. I thought was really good.
It take place in what, 1850 something?
Well, I mean, like a big thing with me is lighting in a Western, and so I'm comparing it in that way to Quentin Tarantino. He goes for hyper stylized like stuff with really stark lighting and stuff, even though it's like nighttime. But in this, it's like pitch black.
Like the Django stuff you're talking about.
Right, like Django and Hateful Eight. But in this, it's like pitch black at night. Which is
especially when it starts off and stuff.
Yeah, like you literally are like, okay, I don't see anything except for the gunfire. And it's like, okay, that makes sense to me because, these days we have light pollution, and so you can be outside at 2 a.m, but you can see everything.
Clear as day.
But back then, like, there was no lights except for the stars. And if the moon wasn't out, good luck.
And they did a good job of capturing that kind of element and stuff. And like you said, like with the look of the movie, I thought like visually all the stuff, like the blood and stuff was done well.
Yeah.
The scars whenever people got burnt up and stuff was done well.
Dude, like I was actually like, oh man, did they actually just char them in a barbecue pit?
They had some time where they looked like Freddy Krueger. I was like, wow, that looked legit though.
Yeah, it did.
Didn't look like some cheap makeup or nothing.
No, it didn't.
And they also did a good job with the what's it called? I guess sound, I guess too.
No,
whatever, gunfire and stuff.
So there were two shots at the beginning. The pit going back to that pitch black thing. There was the first wide shot, and then they cut. The next shot was to a closer shot of the house that they were at, and so it was like sounded far away. And then even though it was pitch black, you kind of got that sense that we were moving closer to the action because the sound changed, and I thought that was really good. That stood out to me. So I agree with you with the sound.
Yeah, nicely done and stuff. And I guess another high I got from it was from the comedic elements from the movie and stuff. They never felt forced. They just
it wasn't
straight into the story.
It wasn't all the way like "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" It wasn't like all the way that funny, but there were those moments
just
where
sprinkled here and there.
Yeah, definitely, just to kind of loosen the tension, and they were very appropriate. Is what I think it came down to. Any more highs from this?
Yeah, I'll also say like from the story aspect of it, I thought it was nicely done.
Yeah,
well written story.
I actually liked the ending, the way that they did it. I was very pleased by the ending. I mean, I felt like it wrapped everything up nicely. But I can definitely see how that could have let some people down.
Oh, like me.
Yeah.
And then I guess we could get into some of the downers and stuff, but like the ending to me kind of just like ended on a whimper, because they kind of set it up to where it's like gonna end in a big normal.
They looked like they were gonna go for the OK Corral type of thing. Yeah.
Like everybody's getting ready to get prepared for this big shootout, and then they get to the ending part and just like, oh damn, I guess we ran out of money. Yeah. We don't have no more money for the good sounds or blood, so let's do something.
They edited their way around some things, dude. Like the other thing, another downer is like, I don't mind slow movies. I love Blade Runner 2049. I love, slow movies do not bother me. I love Arrival. Yeah. Those just happen to be two Denis Villeneuve films, but this movie was crawling so slowly going into Act 2 that I passed out.
Like when we say slow burn, this is a slow burn.
Yeah, it's one of the slowest burns.
And it's like just action here and there that's sprinkled in there, and mostly just like a slow movie.
Oh man, like I was trying to hang on, close my eyes for like a couple minutes, but then I was like, no, I might miss something interesting, something with the story. But then I was like, I can't do it. Went for like a 30-minute nap, woke up, and it was Act 3, and Act 3 was awesome though. Yeah, it was awesome.
And I guess another thing that some people might see as a downer probably be with the action and stuff. They don't let you see everything. Most stuff just takes place off screen and stuff. You just hear what's going on.
Right. That didn't bother me, but it could definitely bother some people.
Yeah, it didn't really bother me that much because they did show some parts.
Right. You were still immersed into what was going on. But the main downer for me was just it just went to it wasn't just like it went to a screeching halt. It just slowed down until I was just like, I can't hang. I can't hang.
Yeah, cause like during the whole, I guess, second act, pretty much it was like real slow.
Yeah.
So I was just like, wow.
You said there was a female character. Like I was asleep for her entire arc apparently because I missed all of that.
Yeah, it was the one that's in the trailer or whatever. How the trailer starts off. That lady.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole part was kind of boring. And I do feel like the ending could have ended a little bit earlier too.
Oh, okay.
Like it did end on a whimper. Like I was like, maybe if y'all just ended it 15 minutes earlier, it would have been a little bit better.
Right. Well, yeah, they did. There was an extended bit at the end showing them what they had to do after. And to me, the way a lot of movies end so abruptly, this was a little more refreshing to me to see, okay, there is something going on after like the climax, because it feels like so many movies, it's like climax, boom, like it's the movie's over. Credits. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, guys, can we like come down from this a little bit?
But that's when they wrapped up everything and stuff.
Yeah, they wrapped it up nicely enough.
And gave John C. Reilly's character, I guess, a good story arc ending.
Yeah. Ultimately, what's your rating for this?
Yeah, I was really going to go with the worth the hit for it at first, but then, like I said, the ending kind of just dampened it a little bit for me. It didn't ruin the movie for me, but I want it to be a little bit more than just that. So I'll say some high grade rating.
Okay.
Definitely worth it if you like Western movies and stuff.
Okay.
This is probably one of the better Western movies I think we've
seen. I think on a technical level, it hit a lot of high marks. I can't give it as high as you did, just it's just sagged in the middle for me. But I give it some Reggie, but some low Reggie. Like definitely, if you're a Western fan, I gotta tell you to check this out. I gotta tell you to check this out. If you are expecting like a spaghetti Western style, which is like with Westerns, that's my bread and butter is spaghetti Westerns. More that Tarantino, Hateful Eight, Django Unchained.
It's not gonna be that kind of.
It's not that. Yeah, it's definitely not that action-packed Western. But
it does tell a solid story. And
still a decent film, I think. Some low-grade Reggie for me.
So I mean, hey, if you like Westerns, you might get a solid high from it and stuff. But I mean, that's just our high opinion. What we really want to know is, what did you guys think of the Sister Brothers? Did you get a chance to watch this movie yet? Are you a fan of Westerns? If so, let us know what your favorite Western is in the comment section below. And if you like what we're doing here, love getting high off movies just like we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it, and hit that comment section below. I'm Kay.
And I'm A. Rick.
And hey, always remember, blaze it.